Sure, the answer to that question is Brad Pitt. He would be ideal to play the angel Raphael. If you've read Tobit, or if you've uh, had the chance to read my screenplay, uh, it's an adaptation of the Book of Tobit, which is in the Bible. It's in like hundred and a half billion, 1.5 billion Bibles. So the story's out there. Just my adaptation is maybe new. It's about an angel who helps an old man recover some money, and along the way, he uh, finds a wife for the old man's son so he can have grandkids, and he dispatches a demon in the process. Uh, a, a week or so before I started writing Tobit, the last film I saw before sitting down at the computer was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And then the next morning, I was in McDonald's. Excuse me. And some girls were giggling. I couldn't help overhearing there were Brad Pitt on the roof in Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Uh, so that's what I had in my mind when I was typing the screenplay. He would be good. He's like 50 something years old, but he looks 30. He looks experienced, a man of the world. He's physically fit. He could play Raphael without a doubt. I mean, that's my first choice. Uh, Now, if you look on IMDb, the database, you see what he's working on. There's at least 7 or 8 films. And I don't know how far along they are on each one of them, but he is not an easy person to reach. You realize the celebrity moat is probably deepest around him. He's surrounded by agents and managers, and they're not going to let anything through. Pretty sure you have to know someone or be inside that clique to even get the idea out there. But maybe my choice for Tobit is Mel Gibson, and it's not hard to. It is hard. It's not easy to get a script in front of him. However, Mel Gibson is Catholic, fervent Christian. The story of Tobit should appeal to him. Hey, 7 Jewish weddings and 7 Jewish funerals. And you throw 7 demonic murders in there, and I think it's a winner, especially when you consider there's 1.5 billion Catholics, Orthodox Christians, and Jews who are taught this story from when they were a little kid. Your viewers might not know the story if they don't come from that religious training. A young lady's haunted by a devil and she gets married. She's a good Jewish girl. In my story, it happens in Amsterdam. In the Bible, it happens in Jewish captivity. A lot of people aren't aware of the Jewish captivity. The Jews, 3,000 more or less years ago, the Jews in northern Israel were kidnapped and taken off to Babylonia somewhere between the Tigris and Euphrates River, where this happens. But I don't think people are gonna want to watch a movie, this with this if they think the story is 3,000 years old. So I set it in Amsterdam. Sarah, the girl who's haunted, gets married 7 times. She lives in London. So Tobit is an 80-year-old man. He's blind. He lives in Amsterdam. Everyone in the story is Jewish, but Toby, his son, goes to London to a banker, and on the way, he and Raphael meet Sarah, and Toby, I'm sure he would be a little apprehensive about falling in love and maybe marrying a woman whose previous husbands, all 7 of them, have met an untimely end. Actually, a demonic murder has robbed the girl and made her a widow 7 times over. But Raphael, now he's an angel. He's Brad Pitt. Don't worry, if you like the girl, talk to her. She may take a liking to you in return, but don't let this demonic thing keep you from her. So I guess in a way it's a sidekick movie. Toby, and honestly, I have no idea who would play Toby. He's just a vague image in my head, but I can see Raphael being played by Brad Pitt. He's big and strong and angelic.